professional sport that we all live for. Unscripted drama on occasions like this are what we all love watching at home and indeed being part of in a studio like this. But there's always a winner and there's always a loser. And treating those two imposters, triumph and disaster, just the same is easier said than done.
Ladies and gentlemen, your World Snooker Champion!
Absolutely devastated to lose, because it's what you dream about.
Devastation. I could taste it, I could feel it, but it was gone.
Wanting the ground to swallow me up.
Yeah, it hurt. I mean, it's a world championship. It's mine. Nobody should take it away from me.
But when winning does become the only thing, I think you become very vulnerable, because if you don't win, you find yourself very quickly in a very precarious position.
The 2015 final affected me greatly. The loss. I wouldn't use the term depression, but it sent me spiralling. To get so close and lose it's heartbreak.
That was a tough defeat to take, especially from looking as if you could have maybe got one hand on the trophy. I just ran out of steam, and Mark got his claws round about my throat and never let go. That was a tough final to take. Yeah, that was a tough one.
Peter Ebdon made great fight of it.
17.
Dot has dashed Ebdon's hopes.
Losing to Graham was tough, and you're absolutely devastating. And you know, in your mind, in your professional business, a professional capacity, it's like the end of the world. And that's one of the harsh realities that you have to live with as a professional sportsman. More often than not, your best on any given day isn't going to be good enough.
People say you've been to 9 finals, but the wins are obviously the wins, but the 2 losses I don't even think about.
Before the last frame started, all you're wanting is one chance, and I got 3, and I didn't take them, and I deserve to lose.
It's all about winning. You know, being runner-up doesn't matter at all. So they could basically take them off the record if they want from me, just leave the 7 wins.
If I don't win, that's still okay. It's not what I want, but it's still okay. So that fallout, if you do lose, is far less. Winning or losing, if that's too much of an impact on you as a person beyond the table, then that can be a problem. So you need to manage that very carefully.
All I've ever wanted to do is to become world champion, same as everyone who plays a sport. That's all they want to try and achieve. So to be standing there seeing John pick the trophy up was gutting at the time.
It's just not to be. Hopefully I can come back next year and give him a better shot.
If it wasn't for me losing in that final for John, I probably wouldn't have achieved what I've achieved here in Sheffield since then. Not winning it sort of made me even more hungrier to try and work harder on the table, I suppose.
I come away from that and thought, that ain't going to happen again. Not saying I won't ever lose, but I'm just saying it won't ever be played like that again, you know what I mean? I would always turn it around, play it on my style, and if I lose, no problem, I can live with that.
Seeing him pick up the trophy, that wouldn't have made no difference to me. You know, I'm not like that, I'm not worried about, oh, look at him there picking that up, that should be me. I've never been like that, I never will be. I got there the year after then and won the tournament, so that losing to him there must have given me a bit more experience, and when it come round again to handle it better.
To get to a final, you've done so many things fantastically well, and let's not lose sight of that. Let's look at areas where it didn't work out and what can we do about that, how can we start to move forward. I think a big thing as well is making sure that you're staying true to your own personal values as to why you do the sport, what you get from the sport, what's important to you.
I love the game, I love being involved in the game, and I've had some great experiences in the game. I've had some great wins,
I've had some great losses as well. I'm very lucky that I've got my name on that cup, and you know, there's a lot of names on that cup since 1927, and Ken Doherty from Renlet in Dublin is on it, and I'm happy about that.
John Parrott concedes. He's satisfied with 63,000.
I've always been pretty good at never being too high when I won and not too low when I got beat. My father said, well, unlucky son, we know you went at your best and what have you, and you played one of the greatest players ever to play, and you've come second in the world. He said, they give you a nice cheque and you go and go on a holiday. He said, go and enjoy yourself and forget about it. He said, next time you're there, you'll know more about it. It's 17 hard days. I take my hat off to all the multiple champions. It's such a hard thing to do, and for those to do it more than once is an unbelievable achievement, but I'm glad I did it once.
And Dennis Taylor concedes.
I was a bit devastated at the end of the match against Terry Griffiths, but you're disappointed for all your family and friends, and yeah, it was very, very, very disappointing at the end.
He's done it.
50-odd years playing snooker, as that one moment when that final black disappeared. That's your dream when you turn professional, is to be world champion.
Steve, it's a pretty tough moment, this one, isn't it?
Yes. You get a microphone shoved in front of you, you're just sort of reeling in the moment. You've got adrenaline pumping all around your body, and then it's all over like that. And that's quite a strange thing to happen. And obviously, one person's elated, the other person isn't.
Can you believe what's happened tonight yet?
Yeah, it happened in black and white.
I don't think losing made much difference or winning made much difference. It didn't really have that much of an effect on how I felt about the game and myself. The best thing is that you love the game, you love practicing, and you love getting ready for the events and enjoy the competition. If that can be your reason for being a sports person, then I think you've probably got the right balance. Winning and losing, yeah, that's a sort of byproduct, strangely.
Absolutely fascinating piece, isn't it? I've got another quote for you guys from Serena Williams, who's got 23 majors, by the way. I think Ronnie and Rafa, if Ronnie pulls this off, might be chasing her records. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins, but how they can recover when they fall. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's a fair comment, and you've got to love the game, I think, to come back for more punishment, and most of us do. You know, we enjoy it so much. It's been a great game. It is only a game.
Yeah.
But even so, when it gets to this level, the excitement is what it's all about, and that's the adrenaline drug we're all on. What
do you learn from defeat, do you think, exactly?
You get experience. You do get experience from it. You think, I won't go back and do that again. Some of them are horrible to take. The car journeys home are horrible. But I have to tell you that the thing I miss more than anything, apart from the fact that I used to be good and now I'm useless, is I actually loved going to the club every day. I loved having a rip in my jeans where my chalk was. I loved being in there for 6 hours every day, having a chat and grafting and putting the hours in. I had a purpose every single day of my life to get up and go and play this wonderful game.
Absolutely. Hear, hear. If you've watched every one of our, 72 programmes, 180 hours worth of television over the last 17 days, you're probably in dire need of some fresh air. But you've probably seen some amazing shots, and for John Parrott's money, these are the top three.
He wanted to give this Crucible audience a century here. You'll have to pull off some kind of shot to keep it going. Something like that! What a pot!
It's a great effort. What an effort this is. What a shot he's played there.
My goodness me. Absolutely unbelievable cue ball control. To hit it like that, Joe, how good was that?
Well, you won't see many better shots than that.
He's played it in and out of the ball. Where's the line of the cue ball? Is it going to run? Is it going to run? What a shot! Oh, it's just frightening. Seems he's not a safe ball on the table.